Man, this Exos Heroes update was amazing. Everything that you want. I mean, you got Rara in here, fantastic character. I mean, we should just stop there, honestly. She got a new exclusive equipment, and this guy, you know, science experiment gone wrong, you know, all this very, very intricate stuff. I mean, it's such a great update, honestly. Just one of the best of the best. And as you just keep scrolling down, you just see more and more great content. I mean, what more can you want? Yeah, look, boom. And that's it. That's the only thing that's in this update, pretty much, you know? You guys hear something? What about me? Girl, ain't nobody caring about you in this update. Ain't nobody care what happened to you. What happened to you? What? This? This ain't nobody. This? What? This? Man, don't nobody care about this, man. What? Don't you see that the TikTok damage is increased now? Isn't that cool? Yeah, but with this effect, she kind of like makes it that you can't even really get hit by the dragon at all. I think that's just a little better than what you do, wouldn't you think? And if she's nature, she'll get mana for free. Meanwhile, you're machine, so once you get touched once, your mana thing doesn't even work anymore, does it? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Skedaddle. Harley Quinn wannabe looking ass. Suicide Squad needs to commit a homicide on you hooking ass. If you guys ever want to know why my volume is always low, it's because of this. Now, this is actually the preferred design that I have. The other design does look a little bit cooler. It makes her look like Persona 5. I should have said that joke, right? Persona 5. I use the music so often. It reminds me of Persona 5. Annie, I think her name is, in that game. But this design is pretty cool as well. So she, as you can see, Holy Dragon Grounds tag, and she is meant to be used specifically in the Holy Dragon Grounds because she's just kind of made for it. And this is her base version. We're gonna go to the FC version, but you guys know I like to see the base stats and all that good stuff. As you can see, her base attack speed is 112, critical hit 120, which is pretty good, especially when we see later what the FC skin does. Block is dodge is pretty high. You can get the feeling that, you know, possibly like she's gonna dodge a decent attacks, but I don't know, the whole dodge and block mechanic I'm just not a big fan of at all. I think it's pretty inconsistent and unfortunate for you whenever it happens to you. All right, let's check out the skills. Basic attack. Nice, love the little sound, cock it back, love it. The passive is gonna be final hit 2. Pretty much when a character becomes low on health, she will pretty much basic attack that character. What's really good about this, as you guys have probably been talking about and knowing about, what really sucks about final hit is that everything else, other passives that are more defensive in nature, like first aid, like provoke, will actually trigger before the final hit goes off, which is kind of annoying. You also could see here it says she has the Dragon Hunter Blessing, increases damage dealt to dragons with the Dragon Scale of Chaos activated by 250%. More damage. Self decreases damage from Raging Breath by 70%. Cannot apply with the Head Dragon Knight because the Head Dragon Knight does something else, so they don't want it to pretty much stack and have this character be unkillable. So that's that. And then first is the Acrobatic Dance, 2 mana, deals 72 damage, 72% damage to the all back row allies. Oh wow, I actually did not know that it was only back row when you use the regular skin. I actually have had the Faded Core version for a while now, so I'm surprised just as much as you are. She does get her turn reset if it does kill the character, which is pretty nice. So you can see it here. Boom. Does that in a nice little pose at the end, which is pretty cool. And then of course we have the lovely arrow shot. Now this is 3 mana, and it's gonna do 420 damage to one enemy, and it looks just like this. Boom. And then like the little mug shot at the end. For some reason it didn't actually show it, but then you get a time. Oh no, that's because that doesn't exist. Oh, it gives you this debuff. No, it's in the FC skin. So she doesn't get that bomb that a lot of people are used to, which is the ticky time bomb. So that is not on the base skin. So the only reason why you would be using base DEVA is no reason. I mean, if you have this version and you're especially on the machine day and you definitely need like someone that has the Dragon Hunter, definitely 100% use her. Just not that good overall. She's one of those legendaries that pretty much because she has a fake core skin, I feel like they just made her base version just slightly underwhelming, and you know, that's their fault. Definitely 100% their fault. But yeah, let's go over to the fake core version. Now, what's cool about this one is that this is the past fake cores. So this is technically what she was in the past before she, I guess, became like a random outlaw or something like that, that she was kind of in this form. Like I said, she looks like Persona 5 Annie, I think her name is. So now her final hit is a little bit different now. The new Mark passive, which is weird because I think that, isn't that the same thing that they called another move in Rara's kit? They should definitely make sure that the names are not the same because that's kind of confusing. But you now have Crimson Strike, increases own critical damage by double. So her base crit hit critical damage is 150, so it's 300, you know, outside of gear and all that other stuff. So that's good. I would have preferred if she had some type of thing that boosted her crit hit, would have made it a little bit better. Acrobatic Dance now hits all enemies, which is fantastic when it comes down to trying to do AoE breaks, especially right now in the special dungeons that are machine. Very, very nice to have a low mana hit all enemies. The only other machine unit in the game that has an AoE that's cheap is Colin. So it's nice to have a 2 mana thing, and as she does those damages, she will turn reset if any of one of them dies, and then you can constantly keep doing it. It's actually pretty ridiculous when you have it in the fake core skin without the update. Like, so you could pretty much keep spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. As long as she has good enough health, I did make a joke of it, right? But as long as she has high health, she actually could keep doing that, especially if she has some mana stocked up. So you can go at like 5 mana, spin, kill at least one target, spin, kill at least one target, and then keep doing that. She's gonna get 1 mana back each time she gets her turn back. So it's really, really, really good, really strong. I hope you guys understand that the beginning is all jokes. It's all jokes. And now for every character, we must check the age. 24, okay. All right, so let's check out the differences between the skins, if there are any. I don't think that, little slight differences, I think, with the actual effects. I don't think that there's much difference. Even this one is slightly different. No, she still jumps to the back of them. Look, like, again, more different effects there. Oh yeah, I gotta remove myself, not for thumbnail purposes, of course. And then last but not least is the Ticky Time Bomb. Now it's a lot different, 700% damage up front, which is ridiculous high boost from what she was before. And now she has the debuff, which is inflict silence, and after 5 turns afflicts target with Ticky Time Bomb, which is actually written very weirdly and incorrectly in my opinion. It should say afflicts a target with silence and Ticky Time Bomb, and then after 5 turns the Ticky Time Bomb will actually explode, dealing 163% of the current health, which is a very big tick. It does a really big, massive amount of damage, but it can be cleansed or in some cases status immune. So certain bosses are not susceptible to it, but the dragon happens to be. So it's really, really strong against the dragon. So here we go. It's gonna look exactly the same, unfortunately. Boom, big explosion, and then here you get the little lovey heart thing instead. And now there you can see the hearts, and then every turn that you attack, I think even in this mode it starts to charge up. No? Oh, come on. What better way to show off the Ticky Time Bomb and how she kind of is supposed to be used, or where she's favorably used, into the Holy Dragon Grounds. Just also point out is that it's obvious that when you have machine characters, pairing them with healers is really strong, so you can bring them back to a high amount of health if they actually do get low. Here we go. Oh, can I not? Oh god, I can't actually pause it. So, can you not even see it? Okay, I'm the worst showcaser ever. But let me tell you, that change has boosted the amount of points that I'm getting by a substantial amount. It's ridiculous. And there we go. All her solo by herself. Let me stop. All right, here's a perfect example of how absolutely awesome this is. Gonna get a whole bunch of breaks. This is one of the special dungeons. Critical hits doing a lot more damage now. and now my passive's screwed. Because for some reason, they decided that there should be no such thing as a machine healer. No idea. Fortunately, I can't show you guys how effective it would be to do the S2 here because I'm too low on HP, which sucks. But you get a glimpse of it. Idea. And another cool thing is that even if she doesn't get the kill, if they get low enough, she'll final hit them, which is also really nice. Alright, so now I just want to show you guys how the debuff ticks down. So since it has a 700 base, I'm going to do it with someone with more health. Yeah, that didn't work. It is meant to, I mean, that's how strong it is, by the way. It's that boost is ridiculous. Also hate that when you get to the third stage, the boss automatically gets a turn and has mana to do their last move. Kinda dumb. Okay. Took a little bit, but finally. I couldn't find any like mob that was able to survive it. So this is the ticky time thing, and as you can see, each little heart represents it, and it slowly keeps going as the turns progress. Now it's 4 turns, and then as you see, it's about to go down now. And then the heart, now that it's ready to burst, come down and destroy. You guys get a nice little look at it, and then it comes down, boom. What's funny about it is that it actually scales with like the character. So like if the character's big, the heart's big. Now let me fail my run in peace. Now that's more like it. Now let me just also be clear that she's not that good in PvP, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because Anastasia is pretty much one of the most common healers in there, and if you look at Divine Baptism, it cleanses all debuffs and damage over time from allies. Her Tiki Time Bomb is actually considered a debuff, so it can be very easily cleansed, and especially from a character that's going to be in most team comps. So I think that it's best that you don't really utilize her in PvP. Just use her as a PvE monster that she is, and you should be fine. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Any additional tips that you guys might have for the DEVA monster herself? Like I said, I think she's pretty okay. Very PvE focused, and currently cannot strive in the PvP meta because of there being debuff removal on one of the main PvP monsters. So it is what it is. But just remember that every day at the casino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.